needs a voice, so a voice needs a breath. Each breath needs a heartbeat, every heartbeat needs a reason why. As a whisper needs a secret, so a secret needs a seed. Each seed holds a flower, every flower fills a need.
Welcome to MBSUp. Fantastic. Let's fucking go. Just having an extremely normal one in my house, as I'm sure you all are. Haven't left it in days. Why? Because the NBA and other things are canceled due to the current pandemic of coronavirus that the world is experiencing. Let's talk about it. How did this start? Well, a couple days ago, the Utah Jazz were slated to play the Oklahoma City Thunder in Oklahoma City. Flash backward. The NBA had put in place certain strictures about who gets to be close to players and when. No more journalists in the locker room. After a game, Rudy Gobert did his little thing in the interview room, and as he was leaving, got up and touched all the mics on the table in front of him and a good portion of the table, and then he left. And then 2 days later, Rudy Gobert fell ill with mild symptoms that we have now come to understand were the coronavirus. Boom. Game canceled. NBA canceled because, listen, you could try and play in front of an empty arena, but if players are sick and then quarantined and coaches and then say who's going to play, the answer is no one. The NBA is going to be suspended for at least a month. The news came in, well, I mean, primarily people got it from Woj. You know, Woj is the patient zero of NBA news, as we all know. Adrian Woj, smiling as ever in his icon. Let's just look at, in times like this, it's important to take solace in the normalcy of the world. There he is. It then emerged that Donovan Mitchell is positive for COVID-19. We should say, there's no way to know how Rudy got it, how Donovan got it. Rudy could have given it to Donovan, but Donovan just as easily could have given it to Rudy. They could have just as easily got it from any of the other sources that are out there in the world. NBA players meet a lot of people, they travel a lot. That said, people, don't just touch stuff. Wash your hands all the time. Wipe everything down. Become, for however long this lasts, Howie Mandel. And really just channel the spirit of Howie Mandel in scrubbing your entire body once an hour. That's all. Now, let's talk about dog content. It's an anxious time for a lot of people. You're in your home, you're wondering who's gonna get sick, and maybe you're thinking, how do I calm this anxiety that I have besides red wine, edibles, CBD, yoga, frequent masturbation? What else can I do? Because you can only do those things so much. I've been fucking jacking off so much.
My wife is in the room, Jason.
Kelly, I'm sorry you had to hear this. This is a new segment. A new segment called Animals That Have Friends. Let's talk about fucking Max and Quackers.
Or you could call it a ducktail.
Yeah, could you?
The pair can be found sitting along Highway 28.
They just sit along the road. Is that safe? They're walking legitimately on the street.
Max was 5 years old when Patrick and Kirsten Riley adopted him.
Fucking incredible. This is the greatest content we've ever had on here.
You could say that Quackers took to Max like a duck takes to water.
Hello. How about that? That's pretty good writing, folks.
They share carpeted sleeping quarters in the garage.
They sleep in the garage. Can Quackers and Max sleep inside? Also, what the fuck? It's Minnesota. It's minus 19 fucking degrees in the wintertime, and you got these two sleeping outside in a fucking wooden shed?
You know what my favorite comment is?
Max and Quackers. Let's go through it. Taliesin Roush, why is a family dog that old and frail living outside in a garage and let free to play in traffic all day? I have the same fucking question, Taliesin, but we're trying to keep it very, very positive and anxiety-free right now. Lost X says, so sad Quackers and Max can't communicate. How the fuck do you know, buddy? Of course they are communicating. You just don't know. Great one. Max and fucking Quackers. I love it. Just keep them out of the road. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Lion loves his pet wiener dog.
I've never been in fear while I'm in there, and the wiener
He's never been in fear. First of all, he's got one leg, and he is absolutely pushed against the side of the fence, and he looks terrified. The lion is munching at his dick. This is fucked up. This lion is going to kill these dogs. Maybe this is too anxiety. Okay, we're going to move on from this one. This is cute. But don't tell me what happened if it's bad. Just don't tell me. Oh, it's a cat and a rhino. Cats are so fucking weird. You know, cat would be friends with a fucking rhino. How does that make sense? The dodo is the shit. I love the fucking dodo.
Do you see at the 21-second mark?
What happened? Where it's trying to eat the cat out? I think it's just playing. I love that your fucking mind immediately goes there and you're saying, don't speak in front of my wife.
You were talking about violently masturbating.
No, it wasn't violent at all. It was normal masturbation. No. This is where I always bail out. When they start talking about the poachers and stuff, I'm out. Fuck it. Here's baby hippo and orphaned rhino fall in love with each other. I'm gonna watch this for a second. No, actually, I'm changing my mind. Watch this 135-pound dog fall in love with a piglet. Look at this.
Could not get enough of her.
I can't see that one.
I don't give a shit. This is legitimately the best thing I've ever seen in my life. It's beautiful. By the way, there's a pig that lives in my apartment building. It eats palm nuts.
Where?
Is it? Animal BFFs. That's the shit. That's what I'm talking about. It's a golden retriever and a turtle. First of all, this turtle is like, I wish this dog would get the fuck away from me, but I can't do anything about it. It's eating my fucking strawberries. It's eating my lettuce. I can't get away from him because I move half a mile an hour, and this fucking dog is just on my ass all the time. I'm not sure these ones are friends. I think the dog is clearly friends with the fucking turtle, and the turtle's like, yo, get this fucking guy away from me. I'm tired of this shit. Now with some soothe.
The milk?
Now with some milk. The milk of your choice. Could be non-dairy, it could be cream. Whatever it is that you use to soothe the spice. Here he is.
Yeah.
Tyler Parker.
I'd love to tell you a story about a pig named Zan and a beautiful American bulldog named Oscar. Zan, little teeny tiny black piglet, couldn't even walk. Her mother had attacked her.
What?
Some woman saves her, brings her back to her house. Who's waiting but Oscar? Oscar says, you know what? Hey, I'm your mom. I'll be your mom. Raises her up, grows her up into a big old strong pig. Guess what? They're both outsiders. You wanna know why?
Why?
Oscar's deaf.
Booyah!
Yeah, he's deaf. She likes to oink all day. And it doesn't bother him because he's deaf. So he's cool with anything. It's not a big deal.
How does Zan move around?
Well, now she can walk. But she had to at the first when she gets back
What?
when she gets back to the house, she can't walk at first. Her two back legs, they don't work.
man.
She's just kind of scooting around. And Oscar's like, hey, let me show you how it's done. Let me show you how to walk. It's go to YouTube. You can watch it. Just YouTube like a dog and pig best friends.
Dog. Do I need to do deaf dog
No,
and pig?
No, that's a big plot twist in the middle of the video. That's really it's really rewarding.
Like the red wedding. Here we go. Whoa.
Yeah.
This dog raised this little pig ever since
Yeah.
she was rescued as a baby.
There was this little helper.
This pig eats like a freak.
Dude, wait till you see the end.
Let's get to the end and see the size of this pig. Oh my fucking god.
Look at that horse.
This is amazing.
But you know what? You know what? She might be big now, Jason, but she's still his little girl, you know?
Tyler, thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Why don't you have the fox head anymore? Mose has the two heads.